Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to Project Love. Today is day 3 on Project Love. Today, or this video, hopefully is the last one. We have sourced a tailgate and today I'm going to get it. I think I told you about it in the last video. We got a road trip up to Ipswich, which luckily is only half an hour away from my parents, so I'm going to go and visit them once I've picked it up. So let's get in the car, let's go to Ipswich. Hopefully we can get home and get this boot fitted before the day's out. As I say, hopefully this will be the last video. Let's go.
Morning. I've got here a bit early. I am in Ipswich now. A very industrial looking part of Ipswich, not very attractive. I've been to Ipswich twice before. Nice harbour with all restaurants and cafes, bars around it. Very nice. This part of it's certainly not. It's horrible. Industrial units and a few houses just there. Not where I would want to live, I have to say. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes early, so I've just texted the bloke and said I'm here when he's ready. I don't even know if he's here or not. I haven't even actually located the unit yet. It's behind me somewhere. So yeah, not a bad run. I'll see you on the return journey. So here I am, a nice sunny day in sunny Felixstowe in Suffolk. So I had to go to Ipswich, as you know, and I've just driven the half hour. No, it wasn't even half an hour, 20 minutes to get back to Felixstowe where my parents live. And just by coincidence their telly broke yesterday, so they've gone into town to buy a new telly, which is why I'm standing here on the edge of the sea, because I've got to fit it up for them when they get home with it. So a bit of a delay in getting home. So yeah, here we are, nice North Sea, nice calm North Sea for once. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. We'll cut that out. Yeah, so I'm going to get back in the car and go up to them just in case they are home, and I will see you when I get home. Actually, I'll show you the actual the boot lid, tailgate, trunk, whatever you want to call it. Let me show you it. Go back, my car's up there. Let me just show you. So obviously I'll show you it properly when I get home. It's got a funny license plate thing there. What's that all about? It's riveted on. We'll have to take that off. See what I mean about the glass? It's absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
Fiat Group Automotive Japan Limited. How strange. What a lovely view. Right. We are back with the tailgate. It's absolutely covered in dust. It was sitting on a rack outside with loads of other boots from all different cars. Been there a while by the looks of it. Don't know what that thing's all about. There was a sticker under here, wasn't it? What did it say? Fiat Group Automobiles Japan Limited. What's all that about? Japan Limited. Strange. Don't know what that's all about. Obviously, that's we've got little blanking plates as well, where normally the screws go through. How strange. It's almost like it's come off a Japanese car. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, I know it's dirty, but we need to sort of put it near the car and see if it's going to match, don't we? I suppose I'll give it a bit of a clean up first. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, it's difficult to tell, really. Very difficult to tell. It does actually look a little bit on the flat side, and there are a couple of marks on the spoiler. You know what, it needs a polish, that. Yeah, there's a couple of little marks on it, you know. But no dents.
I think what I'm going to have to try and do, I'm going to run the DA polisher over this spoiler, because I don't know if this will pick it up, but it looks a bit flat. When you look at that and then look at that, that's lovely and shiny. That is very flat. This is supposedly come off of a 2019 car. I'm not convinced, you know. I am not convinced. There's no way of knowing, of course. No way of knowing at all. Just looks a bit on the flat side. The colour-wise, I think it's all right. Yeah, I'm going to get the DA polish just on this and see if we can polish this up, and then I'm going to hold it up here. But that is definitely brighter. Maybe this is, I don't know. I don't want to put it on if it's not going to be any good. Let's try it. Let's try it. I think we're more likely to go by this rather than the spoiler. So we'll give that a little bit of I'll just run the DA over it quickly just to give it a little bit of a buff up on one side or something, rather than the entire thing. So, don't know how long that took on time lapse, but it's probably taken me 45 minutes, something like that. I should have timed it. Take me, because the thing is, when you're changing a hatch rather than just doing the wiring, you have to do it twice. I say twice. The only reason I've done the string twice, because if I do sell that one, I've left the string and I've tied it up. So if anyone uses that, they can just use the string like I did and pull it through. It just makes life a lot easier for people. I suppose we ought to close it and see what it's like, shouldn't we? We're going to have to drill these rivets out on here. Yep, shunt's all right. Yeah, I think colour's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Shunt's fine. Gaps are okay. Yeah. Don't think there's any difference in the colour. Don't know what it looks like through the camera, but I think it's okay. Maybe very, very slightly. Very, very slightly. But not so as you notice as you move around it. No, it's the same. It's the same. Sometimes I think it's my imagination when I'm doing it, but no, it's all right. It looks good. Yeah. So, wasn't my intended avenue, but now it's done. All we got to do is address these little bits up here. We'll sort those out. It definitely needs some work doing on that spoiler. It is a little bit flat, but we'll sort that. We'll give it a damn good clean and a damn good polish, and of course we need to get that out. It's funny that, isn't it? I don't know what that is. It's really, I suppose we ought to make sure it opens, haven't we? I need to test everything as well. Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Might need a little bit of adjustment because it did snatch a little bit there. So we'll it shuts absolutely fine. Let me try that again. Oh no, maybe not. No. No, it's fine. Yeah, shuts nicely. That's good. Okay, that's that. Right, that's better. What I've done is I've used a green pad with some Mazerna medium cut polish, and it's brought it up a treat. It was a bit flat, that especially, and it's now not, and it's now come back. The colour looks much better and much closer. You honestly would not know that that's been changed. I think I can see a very, very, very slight difference, not so much in this bright sunlight because I've got the sun in my eyes, but yeah, I've polished all of that using the same method, and it has brought it all up. So it was a bit flat, but now it's not. I'm going to get some wax over it as well. Obviously this will have a complete clean and wax once it's finished, but for now that is good. That is good. Yeah, you would never know that that's been changed. There's not a mark on it apart from the couple of little hickeys on that spoiler. I don't know why that was circled there. There's nothing there, literally nothing. So I don't know what that was all about, but as you can see, put the number plate on. Yeah, it all looks really, really nice. Well pleased, well pleased. It was worth the journey. As a stripped down bare hatch, just with the glass. If any of you want it, if any of you need it, you can have it for free. Just drop me an email, you can have it. That's if you do that before it's sold on eBay. It's yours if you want to come and get it. Yeah, just thought I'd say that, offer it to you. You're the ones that watch me videos, which I appreciate, so give a little bit back. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to explain something else to you in a minute. I'm going to have a little sit down and a beer in a minute, so I'll explain that to you then. Yeah, let's get back to the car. So, what have we got left? We have booked the MOT for next Friday. I am going away next week for 3 days. And when I come back on Thursday, and Friday is the MOT. I'm hoping that those bottom arms don't need doing. If they do, I will do them. I bought them. I don't think they do. Same applies to that other side shock absorber. Someone said, I'm surprised that didn't fail, not an advisory. That was it was dirty. I couldn't see any oil there. I've wiped it off, and I will have another look at it because I cleaned it all. I jet washed it all, didn't I? I will have another look at it. But I think that was really, really harsh. So I'm going to put it through the MOT, see what happens. If anything comes up as advisories, I will do them. Hopefully not, but there you go. And then all we got left to do, which if I have time I'll do before the MOT, is service it and clean the interior, i.e. the seats. The seats I will do them in situ. I'm not going to bother taking them out. They're not that dirty. That is all we've got left to do on this car, and then it will be finished. It will be finished way ahead of schedule. As I say, they want it on the 21st of September, assuming they are still going to have it, of course, which I don't see why they're not. So yeah, so what I will be back when we carry on. I've got to put all those bits of trim back on in the back of the car just to get that done. So we'll be back probably next week when it's MOT time, and then we'll see what the result is of that. If I manage to get it serviced beforehand, obviously we'll come back before then. But yeah, I will see you then. Right, welcome back. As I mentioned in the last clip, I had the MOT booked for next Friday. Next Friday is today, and this morning I went for the MOT, wet test carried out. I don't know why they put that whenever it's raining. Well, it wasn't raining actually, but let me show you the result of the MOT. There you can see we have a pass, and monitor and repair if necessary, advisories, wet test carried out. So no advisories, and we've got a nice pass. So, as I've suspected all along, I think that MOT was harsh. Now, we know that the front brakes have been done. I'm pretty certain that those bottom arms have not been done, and I inspected them and I couldn't see anything wrong with them. Same went for the rear shocks, as you know, but I changed them anyway because they're quick and easy to change. But it's passed with flying colours. No issues whatsoever. So you might be able to tell that I'm up at a bit of an angle. Reason is I'm up on what they call ramps. I'm up on ramps at the front, despite it being a repulsive day today. As you can see, the windows are all steamed up because it's been raining most of the day. It has let off, although it's very damp in the air. But I thought there's basically two things left to do on this car. I have got to service it, and I've got to clean the inside, and obviously chase up the service history. The logbook was produced 2 days ago. I was hoping to get it today. It'll probably come tomorrow, which is Saturday, food post. And then come Monday, I can chase up the service history. So I'm going to service it now. And then all we got left to do is clean the seats and give the interior a clean, and of course give it another clean and polish on the outside. That's it, it's done then. So I will be doing that next Friday, a week from today, because I'm now working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have actually got dentist on Friday again for a nice big fill-in. And then when we come back from that being numb on one side, I will get on and do that. And I think my camera's steaming up as well now. So we need to get out of this car and get on with it. I've warmed it up, just need to drop the oil. It is very soft focus, isn't it, where it's steamed up. Right, I will see you on the other side of the service. We can't do the seats today because of the weather. I'm hoping for a sunny day. We don't think we're going to have very many of those left now. So we can at least get the damn thing cleaned on the inside, and hopefully I can't see a thing out the back. It's all steamed up. And hopefully, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get on with it. All done now, so all servicing's done. That oil was virtually brand new. I reckon this was serviced in April when the car was MOT'd. It looks golden coming out, so but I still did it anyway. Same goes for the filter. The filter looked virtually brand new. It was still bright white, with all it had on it was a couple of oily fingerprints where it had been done up by the mechanic that did the service. But again, I changed it anyway. I've done up as we didn't need to do the bottom arms, thank God. I've done up all the screws, all the bolts, everything on the arch liner, got all that back together. One last thing I've got to do, and that is to reset the service counter. So we'll do that shortly using multi-ECU scan. So all we've got to do is clean the seats, clean the hard surfaces in the car, give the car a good clean and a polish, and we're done. That's it, finished. So I will be back next Friday and we'll get that done, weather permitting. Right, here we are again, last knock-ins. So I have just completed the clean of the seats. They weren't that bad to be fair. Obviously they're still very wet. I've literally just done them, but they've come up sparkling as they always do. Obviously as they dry they go lighter. We'll see if there's anything that I've missed. Obviously I've done the door carpet as well, which was quite dirty. I won't do the plastics until these are completely dry. I've done it today, being Sunday, because I want to give it a chance to dry over the coming week. I haven't done the reset the service indicator yet. I will do that again once the seats are dry, because I want to keep sitting on them at a minimum for the time being. I'm going to hoover the carpets. Carpets don't need cleaning. The beauty of a newer car. I did spot this the other day. RL service MOT due 20th of the 4th 24, which of course it was done. Doesn't mention service, so I'm hoping this Two Bridges MOT centre has also done a service on it as well. Although presumably they're different. Whether it's the same company that do both, it's on the same sticker, so you would imagine so. But that would indicate that they haven't serviced it then. However, looking at the state of the oil and the oil filter, when I did that the other day, they were literally just done. Even though I did them again. So I was expecting the Logbook to come yesterday, being Saturday. It still hasn't arrived. It was produced on the 4th, today is the 8th. So it's got to come tomorrow, Monday, hasn't it? Oh, what's that bit of tape doing up there? That's left over from when I did the boot lid. Yeah, so I'm just going to hoover it now. And then once it's all dry, we'll put some new mats in. I've just got to replace that bit as well, because that bloody well broke when I got it out or put it in or whatever. So I'm just going to have to put something in there to keep it in. A bit of blue tack or something usually helps to keep it in. And then all we've got left to do is just a final clean and polish. I'm going to go over the bumper again just to bring that up a little bit more. It's not flat, but I just want to bring it up a little bit more if I can, and then we'll do some polish on it as well, and then I'm going to wax the whole car as well. So that should be done midweek, hopefully this week. We're about, she wants the car, as I say, assuming she still wants the car. She hasn't messaged me in the last 2 or 3 weeks, but I think she knows that I'm getting on with it. And of course, when they walk past, they see it all the time. In fact, I saw the daughter, who the car was for, walk past the other day with her boyfriend and was having a good look. So I'm sure they're still eager for it. They're probably just not the type of people to chase me up. So as soon as it's finished, and not before, I will let them know it's done. It's going to be probably between a week and 2 weeks in advance of when they actually want it. So hopefully they'll take it a bit sooner. Just gets it out of my way. Yeah. So clean the plastics, reset the service indicator, chase the service history, clean, polish, wax, black the tyres up, clean the windows, job done, finished. Oh, did I say chase the service history? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, as soon as that logbook's come, we can print out the old MOTs and also chase that service history. So I will see you then, and we can get it finished. And I did say to you this should be the last video, and of course it is. So I'll see you next week, and we'll get it finished. Right, we are now on the last knock-ins now, just the last couple of little bits. It has absolutely thrown it down this afternoon. I came home, got to do this now, just finish it off. All we've got to do, seats are clean. I left the windows open about that much for the last, well, best part of the week really. And it's lovely and dry. With that rain, both sides, the seats of the edge were soaking wet, so they've probably dried off a little bit now after closing the windows, but yeah, hopefully it won't water stain after I've cleaned them. All I've got left to do, I've got to program a new key. I did cut the key, I just need to program it in. I'll do that in a bit. And I just got to clean the dash. The one other thing that I need to do to get the car finished is I need to take off that door card again and hoover up whatever glass is in there. I can hear bits of it. I think some of it ends up dropping out through the holes in the bottom of the door, but there is some in there. So yeah, I just need to get the door card off and do that. Hoover up whatever's left, put it back on, clean the dash, and that's it, apart from the key. Chase the service history up, got some of it. I was having a problem because I was giving them the reg and they were saying, no, we've not done nothing with that car. I said, well, you have, because you've MOT'd it. No, we got no record. Then it dawned on me, of course it was on a private plate, wasn't it? And I don't know how long it was on that plate for. So I gave them that, and then, oh yeah, we did this, we did that. So I managed to track service history down. I haven't tracked down who did the cam belt, but I know it's been done. Yeah. So let's get on and get it finished. And then I had a message from the lady day before yesterday saying that she'd been, because I'd had it parked outside, and she said she'd been looking at it outside, and had I noticed her daughter looking at it every time she walked past, which I had a couple of times. But yeah, it's done pretty much. Let's get it finished, and then she can have it. Right, there we go. I've put the old mat on top of the new mats. I've got all new mats in, all the plastics cleaned, door cards done, all the glass out, all working nicely. The only thing I've had to do, which I completely forgot about, was with a bit of wear with people and their shoes. I've had to touch a bit of paint up down there. I need a little bit more on it, but it's just where people have been getting in and out of the back with their shoes and have worn the paint away. Quite common, to be fair, on these. I think I'll probably leave it till tomorrow to wash it. I'll give it a good wash in the morning. And then, so the only thing I've got left to do is program the key and reset the service indicator, and then we're done. So I'm going to do the key now. I'm going to try and see if I can film it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'm going to give it a go. To copy the key, so I already had the key cut. I got that done the other day. I suppose we ought to make sure it's actually okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we want the key tool, and we want the app loaded. Clonable. Okay, alright, clone. Start clone. 46 transponder clones.
Please put original key.
I have.
Please put sniff coil close to ignition switch. Then use working key turn on off ignition switch.
Right, you have to do this several times. Data acquisition completed. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you only
Please put original key.
There seems to be different ways of doing this. Checking key.
Please take out the original car key and better put in VVDI super chip.
Now that says copy successfully. Continue. I don't know if it's done it or not. Let's try it. Yeah, it has done it this time. There you go. It's weird, isn't it? They seem to do different ways. Sometimes you have to turn it on and off like 7 or 8 times. Sometimes you don't. Never really understand it, but it's done anyway. That's it. And then all we need to do is we need to figure out which way around that goes. In there. Which will be that way. And then we put the chip into there. Like so. And then we close it. Push it. That's it. And then we'll try it one more time. There we go. We'll make sure the other key still works. There's no reason it shouldn't, but we need to double check. Yeah. That's it. Key done. Just like that. One day I'll film it when I actually figure out the proper way to do it. Oh, that's what it is. The 12th of the 9th, 2024. That's better. 12th of the 9th, 2024. Yeah, which is today. Well, I didn't service it today. I serviced it last week, but that'll do. Press yes to continue. In progress. Completed. Right. That's that done. Next kilometre. In progress. Completed, right, okay. So that will obviously then tell them when it's due next, and the service interval is probably 18,000, is it? 14,000, yeah, 14,000 miles. That's it, that's that done. Disconnect. We haven't got anything else to reset, we've already done all that. I'm going to wash it and black the tyres up. I might give it a wax as well, depends on the weather. And we're done. Finished. So this one can go. This one will be gone by the weekend. As I say, she didn't want it till the 21st, which is another 9 days, well, sort of next weekend, but I'm sure it's only a week, so I'm sure they'll take it this weekend, hopefully. They've already transferred the money to account, I think, not into my account, into their account from their savings to pay for it. So yeah, that will be that. I'll come back tomorrow once it's all clean, give a final walk around, and that'll be that. Not much done on this car, really. But lots of things we've done to make it better than it was when it was stolen. So I'll see you in the morning. So, feast your eyes on the finished product. Absolutely stunning. It is unmarked, this car now. Absolutely unmarked, inside and out. Absolutely stunning. I think you'll agree. All I've got to do is black the tyres up. It's polished where it needs to be. It's washed. It's had easy coat on it. Touched up tiny little bits of paint on the edges of the door, that type of thing. Absolutely stunning. Still a few drips of water on it where it's run, but yeah, it's done. Absolutely stunning. Inside as well. Although I did just spot a greasy handprint just there. So I'll just have to wash that off. So I'm going to get it out on the street, black the tyres up, and then park it up, and then tomorrow they'll be coming along, having a drive, and I would imagine taking it home. They only live up the end of the road, in this road, so I imagine they'll be taking it home, and no doubt I'll be seeing it lots and lots of times. Hopefully not for anything wrong with it, of course, but just seeing them driving it and enjoying it. Absolutely stunning. I think you'll agree. So that is the end of Project Love. I think you'll agree. As I've just said, it's come out absolutely stunning. Yeah, well pleased with it, well pleased with it. It's literally not a mark on it, it's beautiful. So that is it for another project. Moving on to the next one again. I've also now had another neighbour. This is obviously going to go to a neighbour. And I've had another neighbour message me today that they want a grey one. They've got 2,600 to 3,000 to spend. They want a grey one in October. So I've got my work cut out to get one. So we'll move on to the next one. So thanks for watching. As always, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit the button, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, subscribers are what really makes it count. The more subscribers you get, the more views you get, the more people it gets suggested to, and onwards and upwards goes the channel. So I really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Yes, so thanks for watching. As always, take care. Until the next one, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.